Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. In the last part, we started our little exploration in this dreary, dead bit of lands as we were trying to figure out where Thancred had disappeared to. It turns out that he had sacrificed himself so we could actually make progress, and Stygian followed suit thereafter. I'm going on the assumption that they're not actually dead, so let's just hope that's not the case. We're trying to find some answers into the law of creation. So, Urianger, what happens now? Our knowledge leads. Ere we join the IA, there's one trifling matter I would fain investigate. Cecil, Graha might have trouble for your assistance. But of course, I think you shall head outside the abode if you would kindly allow me. I know not what mischief you're plotting, Urianger, but I trust you have our best interest at heart. The rest of us shall go ahead to Allegia, lest you least you worry we won't start without you. Okay. Alright, so I doubt I'll finish this tonight. At the least, I'll be able to finish this Thursday. I know for a fact, because we're getting closer to the end. Then I can unlock all the stuff that comes afterwards. Optional dungeons, beast tribes if there is any. The load. Role quests. Obviously, those will be its own separate videos. Those will be. I'll probably end up doing what I do with Shadowbringers and end up recording those. But yeah. What's up, Urianger? This place shall serve. Is it the spring you wish to investigate? Pray forgive my friends, but there is not to investigate. What's up? 'Twas but a pretense to speak in private. You have our undivided attention. As we have established here in Ultima Thule, those denizens of ruined stars are recreated in their twilight days, and one question doth arise in my mind. So faithfully reformed are the Omicrons, they believe themselves yet amongst the living. How does thou suppose this is possible? Many is taking their hearts into herself. Many made contact with them while they still lived. I couldn't begin to guess. I'm inclined to agree. Many can take the emotions of others as her own. I dare say she would be able to recreate them more faithfully than she had relied on any historical account. By which logic, she must have visited them while they still lived. The dragons and the Ia both. So too did I theorize, and upon that assumption, considering those two races may have met their demise. According to thine own tale, Median perceiveth the emotions of those nearby as her own. A heightened sense of empathy intrinsic to her nature as a lens of the key. In the course of her starfaring journeys, if she encountered beings who strongly desired a cessation for their existence, she will be powerless before that desire. Even as she possesses the power to grant it, the power of Dynamis. 'Tis my supposition that, overwhelmed by their longing for death, Median did unleash Dynamis and usher the dragons and Ia into their doom. Of course, such was not always the outcome. Full many stars did she find already lost to ruin. In order to create a terminus, however, the fervent desire for the end is essential. Therefore, should you struggle to find the way forward, pray ask yourselves this. In the place where you stand, whose is the soul that yearneth most desperately for oblivion? Why do you tell us now? Never again would I betray a trust. This pledge I did make with my comrades, and bringing thee into my confidence, I would remain true to my word. As for thee, let's consider it my fitting reward for the secrets I harbored for the Crystal X-Art. I once placed my faith in thy chosen path, walking on at thy side, full knowing that we were bound for thy demise. I ask now that thou returnest the favor and abide in faith as I fulfill mine own destiny. If you say my debt has come due, how am I to refuse? 'Tis indelicate of me, I know full well, and I can but beg thy forgiveness. Yet even if I must needs go to such lengths, I cannot well feign ignorance of the answer I found within. The answer to the question, in what moment might I stand strongest? After all we've been through, I'll say only this. Do what you must. Do what you must and see your conviction through. I shall, my friend. I shall. Without further ado, let's go join our comrades. Is he gonna offer himself up? Must be up to Elegia. Uh-oh. Everyone's offering themselves up. Oh. It seems everyone is accounted for. Shall we then?
So れじゃあ、話の続きを聞かせてもらおうかしら。あなたたちが得たという世界の真理について。
いいだろう。ただし、この対話の目的は学術的知識の伝達ではない。私たちのそれを君たちが理解することは不可能だろう。よって根拠と証明の過程を省略し、結論とそれを受けて私たちの社会がどうなったかのみを話す。君たちの星が集団パニックを、あの哀れなベネブスリーのように起こすことは我々にとっても望むところではない。落ち着きを失わせる時間についての発言はことを曖昧にさせてもらうことを許してほしい。
あなたたちのしたいように話してくれて構わないから本題に進んでちょうだい。
現象、私たちの今いる宇宙は小さな点だった。ある瞬間にそれが弾けて広がり出したのだ。後進のそれも一つの星の表面に張り付いている種族では理解が及ばないかもしれないが、その宇宙の広がりは未だに続いているのだよ。そしてこれが最も重要なことだ。私たちは広がり続けた先に何が起きるのかを突き止めた。星々は あまりに遠く引き離される。そうなってしまった宇宙ではもはや熱は巡らない。全ての星は凍てついたまま、新たな星が誕生することもなく、永遠の終わりを迎えるのだ。この結論に間違いがないか。あらゆる方面から検討をした。同時に現実的な回避方法についても星を挙げて研究したよ。それらの研究が徒労の例文として私たちの辞典に掲載されるようになるまでね。宇宙は終わりを迎えるし、それを回避することは不可能だったのだ。結末が確定した時点で私たちの発展は頭打ちになった。終わりまではまだしばらくの時間があったが、それが何の慰めになる。考えてもみたまえ。死の誕生以来引き継がれ充実させてきた血の保管庫がやがて跡形もなく消されると分かったのだ。しかもその消失を悔やんでくれる者も復元を試みる執念深い考古学者も永遠に現れない。宇宙ごと終わるとはそういうことだ。私たちの誇ってきた知識は一点、いかに見当違いで無意味なことを重ねてきたかを示す知れ者の象徴となった。最大の発明だった永遠の生ももはや苦痛でしかない。エーテル焼却装置を使って己を消し去る者が現れ始めた。ここにある日はそうした者たちの自制の言葉を刻んだものだ。それすらも虚しいと残さなかった者は多いがね。私とて消え去りたいのは同じだよ。それは肉体を得て死ぬという手段で実現しようというだけだ。だから悪いことは言わない。君たちは今すぐ知的探求の一切を放棄すべきだ。何も知らないのが一番幸福だよ。原始的なままでいること、それが生命のたった一つの冴えたあり方だったのだ。
まさかその程度の話だったなんてね。悪いけれど忠告は聞き入れられないわ。
She's mad.
他人の出した唯一無二の答えは私にとっての絶対じゃない。いつだって真実は見る者次第だった。
私たちの導き出した終わりが誤っていると。
あら、あなた最初に自分で言ったでしょ。イーヤ族の学術的知識は理解できないだろうとね。事実、今の私にはあなたたちの導き出した結末を証明することも否定することもできはしないわ。それどころか短い一生を費やしたところでイーヤ族の知見には遠く及ばないかもしれない。けれどね、知ることをやめる方が幸せだなんて私は思わない。
ヤシトラ、ダメ、待って！
私が得てきた答え、知ることの本質、それは羅列された情報を目に映すことではないわ。自分で納得すること。それができた時、知識は本当の意味で糧になった。感動や喜び、時には悲しみや怒りを伴って私を突き動かしてきたのよ。宇宙が終わる、全てが無駄だとしても、こんな面白いこと手放せない。私は私の世界を見通し続ける。あなたたちの結論は好奇心の一つも殺せなくてよ。
やはり後進性の生命体か。私たちの忠告を正しく理解できていないようだ。ならば先行く者として君が理解するまで教え込もう。宇宙の真理がどれほどの絶望であるのか。
あなたたち、落ち着いて聞いてちょうだい。じき私の体も消える。それを元に戻す方法について心当たりがあるの。ハイデリンの力を受けたアゼムの召喚術、魂さえ残っていればそれで私たちを呼び戻せるかもしれない。
なあ。
でもダメ。それでは道がまた途絶えてしまう。あえてこの話をしているのは、可能性に気づいても使わないと約束してほしかったからよ。私たちは全員の力で勝ちに来た。だからこそ託された時は進みなさい。ただ前へ。
ご一緒させてください。諜報活動でもなし、人が多くて困ることはないでしょ
ウリエンジ
う。私はあなたほど堅固な意志を持ちません。迷い後悔することも少なくない。されどこんな私でも誰かと共にあり、背中を押すことができる。それをこの旅で学んだことを信じたいのです。幸いにしてあまたの預言者を学んだ身、事実を婉曲にし解釈の幅を持たせることにかけても少々自信がございます。私は願う。あなたやサンクレット、エスティニアンに抗う力を、そして残る者たちに進む力を与えんと。
確かに悪くないわ。ちっとも負ける気がしないもの。
And they're gone.
あら、閉じたはずの文明に明かりが灯ってしまったのね。そうよ。ここはまだ私たちの行き止まりじゃない。今にあなたにも届いてみせるんだから。私たちはあそこにいるわ。
あれも星なのか。
私たちはいくつもの星を渡ってきた。多くはすでに滅んでいたし、かろうじて見つけられた生命も何かしらの理由で生きることを呪っていたわ。でもね、たくさん飛んでみて分かったの。死ですら完璧な終わりではないんだって。だって命は巡るんだもの。星のうちでそれが壊れれば、もっと大きな輪の中でずっと流転する。それじゃあ苦しい生がまた始まってしまうわ。本当の終わり、本当の救いはね、死ぬだけじゃなくて、もう生まれてこないことよ。私たちどうにかそれを届けたかったの。すべての命に、恋しいアーテリスに。だから巣の核としてあれを作ったのよ。死した太陽、帰らない卵。あなたたちを守る思いが消えるのと、私のところへたどり着くの、どちらが早いかしら。
All right. Lord. Our numbers are fading fast. Now we're down to 4. And the more people we lose, the more text disappears from these quests. Are you all ready to continue on? Now let's make for that light shown. Yashil and Uriandra have opened the way for us. Alright. Okay, there's ether quests. Great, wonderful. So, who's next to offer themselves up? Let's just go up here, get this mapped out real quick. Okay. Since I've mapped out the map so far. This looks like Al again. Nope, I was wrong. Yes, I can feel it. Either emanating from the arcane plant, from that arcane pattern. This is a portal, no mistake. Let us see where it leads. Alright. Into the portal. Fuck knows where. This is like Omega. This is like Omega levels now. Trippy. It's like I stepped back into the Alpha Scape. Amazing. Yet another civilization. Attacked as soon as you arrived? Not the most welcoming of places, is it? We must try to find denizens who are amenable to conversation. We should also try to get the lay of the land and see how far we can go. I'll help Alpha with that. In the meantime, you and Graham can search for friendlier folk. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are friendlier folk around here? Apart from hostile beings, take care of your footing. I mislike the look of this terrain. Not knowing what the locals are like, we'd best take care of yourselves. We'll find you once we've finished exploring. Okay. It's like Omega all over again. I expect the twins will seek the outermost bounds of the isle, so I propose we search the central area. There are machines patrolling it here and there. Sentinels, in all likelihood. Like those you encounter, they will most certainly attack and who venture too close. So let's avoid them and look for others that may appear more approachable. Alright, well sadly I can't get around that guy because he's in my way. Wait. What do you mean destination? I didn't even go that far! See now, but patrol machines in the area, they do not seem inclined to non-violent. Well, obviously, I could have told you that. Oh, hello. What the fuck are these things? That's certainly not Omega Light. What else is around here? This looks like it's not really a town per se, but you know. Look, Cecil, the machines here do not appear hostile. Let's see if we can communicate with them. Begging your pardon, but we were searching for the denizens of the star. Unknown life forms detected. Assigning generic label. Interplanetary visitor travelers. Greetings and welcome to the planet. The planet? What? Could you repeat that? It appears your hearing organ is unable to process the name in our tongue. It may be translated into yours as Alphatron. Our people, meanwhile, are called Omicrons. And you stand within one of our outposts. The Omicrons, you say? And what is it that you do here? We are preparing for war. Oh. As we presently do not have a designated target, you have nothing to fear. Should your star become designated, however, you'll be taken into custody or terminated. Great. Not a little frightening, these little Omicrons, but at least they seem to be forthright. I'll see what else I can learn from this fellow if you could try speaking with the others. Okay. Measuring combat capability. Result negligible. The subject falls outside targeting parameters. Greetings, traveler. We are the Omicrons, and our objective is self-enhancement. In order to achieve this, we venture forth in conquest to acquire combat data and resources. Most recently, we succeeded in subjugating the home of the beings whose strength was said to be without parallel, the dragons. Yet, though the endeavor yielded a wealth of combat data, the star was rendered barren and unable to yield resources. The subsequent costing determined that the losses incurred exceeded the gains. Oh, so these guys are the ones who destroyed the dragon's world. Great. Thanks, guy. Or machine. Autonomous weapon deployment complete. Vanguard armament upgrade complete. Munitions all satisfactory. Combat readiness assessment nominal. Waiting instructions from Sir. Maintain state of combat readiness. Okay, great. I have learned absolutely nothing. But you. Greetings, traveler. When venturing outside the outpost, beware of malfunctioning units. They do not heed Sir's commands and indiscriminately attack all non-Omicrons. For the avoidance of confusion, be advised that Sir is the alias of Stigma 1. Sir issues instructions to our forces as the foremost of the 6 strategic matrices that bear the designation Stigma. Oh god, this is like technical talk. This is like very confusing. Well, you learned a few things, so did I. Did I? So did I. Ere we share our findings, however, I believe best to step outside the outpost. Come with me. Ah, there you are. We finished surveying the area. This will come as no surprise, but there was no way forward. There were portals like the one we used to get here, but those that work only sent us to isolated isles. Then as before, we must look at the embodiment of the emotion that bars the way. What of yourselves? Did you find anyone to speak with? Robots. Very confusing robots. So the Omicrons seek to advance themselves through conquest. Following their victory of the dragons, they stand ready for the next campaign, but the leader has yet to issue new commands, and so they wait. In such a place, who could it be that fits Urganja's description? A soul whose yearning for oblivion surpasses all others. Urganja said this during an investigation before we joined you in Elegia. So that's the way of it. Why couldn't you just say it to all of us? Given what we know of this place, it's certainly a curious state of affairs. While the dragons in the Ea long for death, the Omicrons long for conflict. As much as they may lead to destruction, must be considered a distinct desire. In order to find the source of the dominant emotion, I believe we should seek out their leader, this Sir. According to M32, the first Omicron with whom we spoke, there is a concept by which we might communicate with it. M32 has also added that it would be a pointless exercise, but that in itself I believe is worth investigating. What say you? Oh, what else are we gonna do? So, the concept we seek lies on the far side of this aisle. Given the nature of the ground, the route we may not be entirely direct as it seems. Let's watch all watch our steps as we make our way. Okay. Oh, fuck me. What is this? What kind of land is this? Alright, fuck off, Delta! Well, ether currents are easy to get by. Oh, fuck off, Beta. Alright, asshole. Get out of my way. This appears to be the console, but it seems unresponsive. Would you like to take a look at it? Hit it until it works, like the good old days. Hey, you know, try touching and smacking a tune with the console if there's no response. No luck, I see. But there must be a way to activate it. There must.
ダメね。正直さっぱりだわ。
私もだよ。操作方法以前にそもそも起動しないとなるとどこをどうしていいやらだ。
一つ試せることがあるかもしれない。まず考えるべきはここがどんな星の再現なのかってことだ。住民たちの機械のような体、戦闘の記録を集めて自分を強化してるって話や、竜の星と戦っていたこと、あんたも予想がついてるんじゃないか。そう、
I was right. This was Omega.
で、オメガ本体と戦った時のことを思い出してくれ。シドがオメガの弱点は雷だって見抜いて、強力な雷発生装置を作ってくれたんだよな。
それがこの端末とどう関係してくるわけ？まさか雷を落とそうって言うんじゃないでしょうね。
そのまさかさ。オメガほど強力な兵器が雷に弱かったのは遮断するわけにはいかなかったからとは考えられないか。
自身を動かしたり何らかの機能を行使する際に雷に近いものを用いていたということだね。
とすれば他のオミクロンや彼らの扱う装置も同じ作りになってる可能性があるんじゃないかと思ってさ。ひとまず軽い雷撃を落としてみようと思うんだがいいか？
Have at it. Or it gives my custom-made Omega Jammer. Do I even have an Omega Jammer? I don't think I... Hmm.
あんたまだあれを持ってるのか？シドの決断とガーロンド社の技術。
I don't know if I still have it, honestly.
あの伝説の対オメガ用装置をで、あれはシドが本体を制御してないと使えないだろ。からかうなよな。今回は俺の魔法でやるから見ててくれ。
Oh shit, we tried. Hello, Omega. Well, the pseudo Omega.
こちら戦争戦略マトリックススティンガーは簡易的にマスターと呼んでいただいても構いません。新着の連発事項は0点です。各部門引き続き現状を維持してください。 信終了。接続を切断します。
待ってくれマスター、あんたに質問があるんだ。ここ最近出撃命令が下りないのはどうしてだ。何か問題でもあったのか。
私の知能は複数の独立したユニットが担っています。そのうち長期行動計画ユニットが今後の指針を決定していません。すべての作戦行動は当該ユニットの出す指針にのっとり計画実行されます。各員においては戦闘準備を継続しつつ作戦決定まで待機してください。
長期行動計画ユニットはなぜ判断を遅らせているのだろうか。
回答不能。私の情報があなたの権限いずれかが不足しています。
では長期行動計画ユニットと直接交信させてもらうことは。
接続が拒否されました。当該ユニットにアクセスできません。
じゃあ他に何か異常はない？この星に危機が迫っているとか、住民たちの不満が高まってるとか。
いずれの質問にも相当する事象はありません。住民は皆健やかに生きています。もしあなたが不調を感じているのならばクリニックへ。そうでなければ持ち場で待機をお願いします。以上で回答は全てです。更新終了。接続を切断します。
Well, that was enlightening. Not.
どうするかな。もう一度起動させたとしても取り付く島はなさそうだ。
とりあえず今の話の範囲だとやっぱり終わりを望んでるって感じじゃなかったわよね。マスター自身も出撃命令こそ出してないだけで準備はしておけって言っていたし。
逆に言えばマスターの姿勢がそうである以上、準備を怠っていたり役目に逆らっている者がいれば怪しいかもしれないね。そのあたりを念頭に置きながらもう少し住民たちの様子を見てみないかい？長期行動計画ユニットについても聞いてみよう。
Alright. This is all really fascinating. Let's focus our search on the outpost. Alize and I will try to speak with the Omicrons this time in the hopes that we might learn something new. Meanwhile, perhaps even Grog could serve them from a distance. These beings are systematic and routine by nature. If there are any that aren't, it shouldn't be too difficult to spot them. If there are no questions, then let's begin at once. I got hiccups. As we came this way, I believe I spied a promising vantage point. Follow me. Alright, what am I doing here? Alright. Oh, I hate this bit of land right here. This is so annoying. Alright. Aaron's Omicrons, huh? That one way back there? Hey! Stop it! Look, an asshole. Oh, oh. Okay, oh, that was it. Alright. Oh. An Omicron wandering aimlessly. Where? Aha, I see it. Huh. It's at the base, let's follow it. Oh my god, I hate this land. Not here, but defecate this way. I must use the portal. Time to go through and see what we find. Oh, well, what can go wrong, right? Oh, look at this. Lambda. Now, is this Tales of Graces or something? Lambda's in the wrong game. What is your query? Aha, you found it. What are you doing here? I'm looking at the tree. Quite an unusual specimen. What is the device attached to it? The tree is a sample collected from another star. As it cannot survive in our environment, however, it requires life support. That is the function of the device. Go to such lengths to sustain it. There's something special about this tree. Being formed matter, protocol requires that we study it. As this task has been completed, the specimen may be discarded. However, when I behold the tree, I am made to feel as though there is a problem. In order to become strong, we have continued to enhance ourselves. Like we did countless others, we conquered the star whence this tree came. It is the last remnant of a dead world, and there is nothing towards with it which it may aspire. Yet it grows, extends its branches and sprouts leaves, produces seeds. Why does it seek to continue? Why was it made to behave in such a way, and to what end? I do not understand. I see. Out of curiosity, does this pertain to your duty? No, it does not. My apologies. I shall return my designated post and assume a state of combat readiness. So it was acting outside of orders. Perhaps it's simply a malfunctioning Omicron. These are by no means uncommon. But it may also be a unit possessed with the ability to make decisions. One not unlike Sir. I believe this bears further investigation. To endeavor to live, even if we must depend on forces beyond our control. Tell me, Cecil, one day when this adventure becomes a part of your epic, do you think I'll be mentioned in it? Maybe in a footnote. You're not here, so you can be in a... You're not here, so you can be in a story. Why wouldn't you be? You sure think so? That would be a... Nay, I shouldn't say such things until the moment comes to pass. Never mind the embarrassment. Well, we'd best get on with our task. Tracking down Sir and understand the nature of the emotion which bars our way. I guess you're gonna be next to offer yourself up? I guess by the time I get to Median, I'll be by myself. Hello, world. We should return to the outpost for now. The others will wish to hear about the errant Omicron. This place is so weird. Oh. Alright. Grara says you found a suspicious Omicron. That's good, because the units here are of no help. They all have the same thing to say about the extended operations unit, that there's no way to arrange a direct meeting. Still, it served to prove that it's business as usual at the outpost. But enough about us. Tell me what you learned, something more useful. Kinda, sort of, I guess. An Omicron trying to make sense of the meaning of life. None of the others were even a fraction of as philosophical. This unit may well be in position of leadership, perhaps even one of those that comprise Sir. As we know, the Omicrons invade other stars and enhance themselves using the spoils of conquest. With the technology at their disposal, they should be able to alter their bodies, be in part or in whole. Setting aside the question of motive, if Sir, for example, wished to have an ordinary Omicron's body, I see no reason why it would not be possible. The problem is how to go about ascertaining if that's not what happened. When I attempted to probe further, I promptly ended the conversation. If it is indeed Sir, I doubt it would willingly reveal its true identity. I have an idea. We use lighting on the console again, but we'll make it stronger. Much stronger. At that moment, should the unit exhibit a reaction, that could suggest that it was a connection to Sir. An inspired idea, I dare say it is worth a try. I had a feeling you'd be on board. This time you must allow me to do the honors. I'll stand guard in case your incantation draws sentries to the scene. For my part, then, I will approach our suspect and divert its attention. During which time, Seth, I want you to observe it closely for our anomalous behavior. I should mention that shortly before you returned, an Omicron appeared from the same direction. Rather than entering the outpost, however, I headed off towards the console. At first, I assumed it was a unit on patrol, but perhaps... That could only be our errant Omicron. I'm gonna seek it out and begin our operation at once. Alright, Alpha Note and I will stand by at the console, when it's time I will unleash a veritable storm. This'll work, I'm sure of it. After all, our comrades are watching over us. Come, my friend, let's find this doubt-plagued Omicron. Oh, God. What am I doing here? Get me out of this plane of existence! You're the one that was observing the tree, not? Well, glad I am to find you again. I have a question for you, see, about the device which sustains the tree. Provided it does not necessitate the disclosure of restricted information, very well. Okay. Ground has been instructed on Omicron. Soon I was able to strike the console with lightning. Observe and for any anomalous behavior after. Okay. Boo! An anomaly, you say? Perform diagnostic. Error confirmed. My connection to Central Command has suffered from intermittent failures. I'll see at once and present myself for maintenance at the nearest facility. You'll excuse me. What you need, my friend, isn't maintenance. It is to confront the truth. While we spoke, our comrade struck the console used to communicate with Sir. That is the cause of your anomaly. You are connected to Sir, aren't you? Affirmative. To what end to what end you sought to assert this fact, I do not know. But before we speak further, we must move away from the other units. I do not wish for them to know my true identity. Very well. Our friends are at the console. Let's head there. You've been discovered! Your ruse is over!
理由を聞かせてもらえないか。さっき木の前で聞いた話もあんた自身の悩みだったんだろ。
私たちははるか昔全く別の形をした非常に弱い生き物でした。同じ星に住む別の種族に圧倒され追いやられた始祖たちは操作を求めて体の一部を作り変えた。それがやがて全身に及び最後に残った脳さえも精神を信号化して体内に保存できるようになったことでついに不要となったのです。こうして完成した完全なる機体をオミクロンと呼び、その力で私たちは星全部を制圧しました。 けれども全ての不安が払拭できたわけではありません。私たちの星はかねてより異性との交流があった。そこに別の文明があることを知っていたのです。弱き存在は強き存在に制圧されます。韓国の宇宙ではより強くあらねばならないのです。それを実現する試練と学習を求め、異星進行が行われました。成果は実に目覚ましいものでした。今ではあの流星すらも滅ぼせるほどになっています。けれど私はエラーを起こすようになってしまった。先の計画を立てることができなくなってしまったのです。
故障しちゃったってこと？
何度も検査をしましたが異常はありませんでした。それなのにどうしてもわからない。強さを得た先、誰にも負けなくなったとしてどうするのでしょう。私たちには強くなることが必要だった。そのための行為は疑う余地もなく肯定されてきました。ですが、もし強くなった後の目的がないのだとしたら、それは本当に必要なことだったと言えるのでしょうか。私たちはただ星々を破壊してきただけなのでは。
それで君は指針を出せなくなってしまったのだね。
オミクロンはもうこの星から出ることはありません。永遠に下されることのない出撃命令を待ち、閉じて終わる。今の私にできる選択は選ばないことだけです。
あんたたちがやってきたことの良し悪しは俺が語っていいことじゃない。だがどんな形であれここを行き止まりにしないことはできるんじゃないか。新しい目的を、何がしたいかをあんた自身が決めるんだ。
それは不可能です。私たちも当初は何か目的を持って強さを求めていたはず。それがわからなくなってしまった要因は存在がすり替わっていたことだと推測しています。自身を機体に置き換え脳さえも残っていません。すべてのパーツを入れ替えたのです。どうして同じものと言えるでしょう。私はもう私であったもののように欲求や願望を創出することができない。引き継がれてきた命令をこなすだけの実行端末に過ぎなかったのです。
なあ、俺この絶望なら突破できると思う。もう喉まで出かかってる言葉があるんだけど、それをぶつけるには俺とさ、約束をしてくれないか。あんたとの約束はいつも俺と未来をつないでくれた。だから今回もこれが最後にはならないって、そういう願掛け。
You say it, I'll do it.
言ったな。だったら思い切り欲張るぞ。まずイシュガルドに行こう。この前エスティニアンを探しに行った時はゆっくり見て回れなかったからさ。思い出の場所を案内してくれよ。それからあんたはいろんな冒険をしてきただろ。その中でとっておきだったものを教えてほしい。できれば現地でさ。せっかくまた同じ時代に生きてるんだ。英雄譚をたどるんじゃなくて直接話を聞けたら嬉しい。最後にあんたも経験したことのない新しい冒険に出よう。大地をかけて海を渡り、時には悠久の風に乗って空へ。絶対に約束だ。なあマスター、昨日お休みって言った自分と今日おはようを言った自分、それが完全に同じものだってどうやったら証明できる？記憶がつながってることか？でもそれは忘れてしまうこともあるし、捏造する方法だってあるよな。なら同じ体を持つことか？厳密に言えば生きているだけで体は変わっていく。完全に一致させることは不可能だ。魂にしたって俺たちの星には一つの魂から分かたれた存在がいたが、同じ人物ではなかったよ。俺もさ、自分を塔の端末にしたり記憶と魂を重ねたりいろいろとやってきたんだ。その度にやっぱり考えたよ。何が自分なのかってさ。
答えは出たのですか？
分かったことといえば、この問題は俺だけじゃなくきっと誰にもはっきりさせられないってことくらいだ。だからこそ昨日までの自分を理由にして今この心が思ってることを消す必要はないんだよ。確かに紆余曲折あったが俺は今が好きだ。みんなと一緒にここまで来られたことが命一つ張れるくらい誇らしくて嬉しい。その心のままに望むんだ。先を、未来を、また約束が果たされることを。
いいえ、私にはできない。欲求はわかりません。願望もわかりません。それらを消失する方法すら予測がつきません。
俺もそれを胸の奥から引っ張り出して言葉にするまでにすごく時間と勇気が必要だったんだ。その時のことを教えてやるよ。壊れかけた世界から明日を願った人々の冗談みたいな希望の話。おやすみとおはようの間に叶った望み、まさしく夢の話をさ。
And now we're down to 3. Oh, fitting. Crystals.
Baka. 一度くらい最後まで見送る側でいなさいよね。
Oh, this theme. They all leave so easily, as if it's nothing. How do you think we feel? Next time we meet, I'll give them such a flick. Now it's just a start. God, we're getting close to the end. Alright, this is a good place to stop. So when we come back, we'll talk to Alphino, we're down to us, and we'll head off to the next region, or they'll probably sacrifice themselves so we can get to Median. That's what I'm assuming is gonna happen. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next part. Later.